Hi, children. Hi, children of the Lord. Amen. Welcome to tonight's Bible Bedtime Stories, brought to you by the Church of Pentecost, USA, Children's Ministry. My name is Auntie Linda, and I'm very much happy to be here tonight to read you tonight's beautiful Bible Bedtime Stories. Our story will be read from 101 Bible Bedtime Stories. We can find the story from the Bible in the Old Testament in Genesis chapter 6 to 9. The title of our story says, Noah builds an ark. Noah builds an ark. And I read, so many years passed, and there were lots and lots of people all over the world, but they were becoming more and more wicked. And this made God so sad, to the point where he regretted for making human beings. And so he made up his mind to destroy the whole world with a terrible flood. But there was one good man. He loved God and he was very obedient to God. His name was Noah. Noah found favor with God. God told Noah to build a very big ark so that he and his family might be saved, along with two of every living creature. But the people at that time thought Noah was very silly for building an ark in the middle of the lake. And so they went about making fun of him. But he didn't pay attention to them because he trusted in God. It took Noah and his sons a long time to build the ark. But when it was finished, Noah, his wife, and his sons and their wives loaded it with so much food for themselves and the animals. Then God sent the animals to the ark, 2 by 2, one male and one female of every kind of animal and bird that lived on the earth or flew in the skies. Once they were all safely in the ark, God closed the door behind them. Now it began to rain so heavily, and water poured down from the skies to cover the whole land. Every living creature was drowned. All the towns and cities were washed away. It was very sad. But the ark and Noah and his family and the animals in the ark were safe. For 40 days and 40 nights, it continued to rain. Then God remembered Noah and his family and all the animals in the ark. And so after a while, God sent a big wind to dry up all the flood waters. Noah sent out a dove, and it returned with an olive leaf in its beak. Noah then knew that the flood was completely over, for the trees were growing again. It was now time for Noah and the animals to leave the ark. Noah was filled with so much gratitude to God, and God promised to never again send such a dreadful flood. And so he put a rainbow in the sky to remind everyone of his promise. Well, this brings us to the end of our Bible bedtime story for tonight. I hope you were able to take a very good lesson from this beautiful story. Well, one lesson that I'm going to leave you with is the fact that God never lies. Whatever he says to us is the truth. Just like Noah believed God and he built the ark, even though it didn't make sense to the people around. And yet, the waters came and he and his family were saved. In the same way, we should also be obedient to God and pay attention to whatever God is telling us. Even if it doesn't make sense to people around us, we should still believe in God, because God, he never lies. Whatever he says, it comes to pass. Just like Noah and his family were saved in the ark, we can also be saved with God. Thank you so much for listening to me tonight. And I pray that even as you're about to go to sleep, I pray that you have a good night's sleep. I pray that you have sweet, 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 sweet dreams. And until I come your way again, my name is Santa Linda. God richly bless you. And I love you so much. It's a good night for me. Good night.